Hey, it's Tuesday night here. Welcome to the show. Supposed to have a guest, but I did not contact this person because I'm tired. Yesterday we did the True Life Not Doritos podcast live with Bill Miller. It was almost a 3-hour show, hitting all the topics. It was fun, but there was two problems. Well, one problem was the audio. I had a mixer. I had it set up on Sunday. It worked as far as the XLR microphone, and so the guests could hear each other, and I could play clips. And then I'm setting it up, and all of a sudden it doesn't work. Then I got it to work, but then Beeline couldn't hear me on Skype, and then it was all things, so I unplugged everything and just did it the original way. I was gonna buy a $50 or $40 XLR microphone. I decided not to. I don't want to spend any more money, and the setup that I have now is already good enough. So anyways, the True Life Not Doritos podcast should be up. Definitely the time you hear this episode. And as far as the other clips of the shows go, I did all the work. I set it all. I sent them all the clips. Usually I do it on the weekend. I did it today because, I had more time. I guess because Howard Stern's on vacation, and I was bored and stuff to do. But anyways, after this clip, you're gonna hear a brand new prank phone call. It's to a bar. I think it's a dildo prank. I say I lost my dildo or something. This guy thinks I'm a friend of his, and it's pretty stupid. I kind of sound like a Jerky Boys kind of guy, like a Morning Zoo type prank call, but it's new. So, there might be a chuck or two in there. And also, the Jackabood Christmas special. I recorded another Christmas special. The time you hear this episode, that definitely should be up. I'm going to put this up probably either tomorrow or Thursday. And then I'm going to put up all the, I only have 6 new songs. Last year there were 7. I'm slacking. 6, because I'm lazy. And listen, I've been working hard, recording song parodies, recording podcasts, pulling clips. I'm working hard. I was going to do another segment tonight, and I'm just like tired. I'm ready to go to bed. It's only 10:30. That's how much I've been working for nothing, for no views, no listeners. All right, so let's get to some topical news. Tomorrow, I'll be at the Northeast Comedy Cabaret, and if there's any coverage, you hear it. Last week was rare, but let's hope for more. Not rare. It says, teen killed delivering papers. Was working to buy his sister a gift. So this kid was delivering papers, and I don't know why he was killed. Let's see here. Teen was shot dead delivering tribute on the newspapers, working to buy his sister a gift for her sister's 12th birthday. He was trying to buy her some Skull Candy headphones, and he had a girlfriend as well. So this kid had a good life and everything. Well, let's see. I like to work. I like to earn it. So this kid liked to work. You don't see that very much. And the teen, this 28-year-old, had no gang ties. So I guess a random gang? I don't know. This was just a random attack. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they wanted to just rob him, or it's fucked up, man. So rest in peace for that kid. I like to read wacky stories. Like rat poison found the body in California mountain lion. Yeah, that's the kind of stories I like. Not sad stories like that. That's sad. Woman pleads guilty to boyfriend's death in YouTube stunt. So, who would have thought YouTube finally had some good stuff going on? Unlike my shows, right, everybody? Yeah, a lot of things going on. Is there any news going on besides guys being accused of sexually harassed? Guys jacking off on girls, right? Every guy's just jacking off on girls. Just guys can't keep it in their pants. Anything else besides that? I mean, that'd be nice. So they're talking about Trump's low approval rating and all that stuff. They're talking about what's the reason. Well, a lot of people say many reasons. So they have a lot of children are still writing to Santa Claus. I thought in this day and age, people would just be honest with their kids and say, look, there's no fucking Santa. We're going to tell you at 5. I think my parents told me at 6 or 7. Like, there's no fucking Santa. And I was stupid, too. I believed it as a kid. I was like, no, there's a Santa. And my mom slapped me. Officer fired for ordering taser on woman who called for help. So this woman was calling for help, and he tasered her. Like, shut up, bitch. I got a headache. Unintended Menora calls fire to kill mom and 3 kids. Parents pull kids from class during Ivanka's surprise visit. Oh, man. She's hot, though. Bet you those little boys are disappointed. Like, oh, come on, Mom. I want to jerk off to this lady. She's fucking pretty. Beautiful accent, right? Woman transformed cubicle into Snoopy's doghouse. Now, this is finally somebody does something cool for an office. I work in an office, and it's a lot of goofy, dumb shit going on. This looks fun. This looks really fun. Like, there's a big red tent, lights. Rose McGowan apologizes for ripping the Golden Globes protest. I thought this cunt was out of show business. And then she signed something to say she's gonna shut her fat fucking mouth. Oh, man. She had a great ass, though, in that MTV Movie Awards, didn't he? Didn't he? Didn't she? Oh, my God. Tragic update given on woman fatally mauled by pit bulls. It's a white lady. So, what was a white lady? Only white ladies who date black guys. You know, are supposed to do that, but I don't know. It says Kim Kardashian posted a totally new selfie online. How is that news? Doesn't she? I thought the Kardashians, that's all they do. They fuck black guys and they take new pictures. That's all they really do. I don't think there's anything else going on. Yeah, there's nothing else. This is experts. Okay. Yeah, so once again, you're going to hear a new prank call after this clip. Any coverage, you're going to hear it. Also, there should be public freakout commentary. And last year, on a Saturday night when I went out on Christmas Eve, if you remember, I almost shit myself on the train. And this year, I don't know if I'm going to go out Saturday night. We'll see how it is Friday night. Might be dead, might not. I don't know. But if there is, you'll hear some public freakout commentary. And anything else that happens, you'll hear it. This is the first comedy podcast in Philadelphia. As a matter of fact, I'm going to claim the first podcast in Philadelphia. Nobody else was doing this. Now, because everyone wants to hear themselves on Apple iTunes, I was. All right? You don't believe me? Go back and listen to my early episodes. Nobody was doing this. Nobody even thought of doing it. And this is your favorite podcast show. And all the podcast shows you don't listen to. So it's very spontaneous. You got to keep listening to find out what happens next.
Harrington's.
Yeah, hi. I was in there about an hour ago, and I was wondering if you guys found my dildo. I left it in the middle chair.
Who's this, Rizzo from Chicago?
Nah, it's not Rizzo. My name's Johnny McBoogertits.
Sounds like Rizzo from Chicago to me.
Nah, it's not no Rizzo. My name's Johnny. Now listen, it was a black dildo. My girlfriend left it in there.
Well, I took it and I already used it already. So sorry about that.
Hey, listen, I'll still wipe it off and I'll still use it. Just let me come in there. Now you admit you have it.
I'll put it in the dishwasher for you. And then we'll wash it up.
No, you put it in the dishwasher. That's good. I hope one of those Mexicans don't steal it. You know.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
Yeah,
you sound like you're from New York, man. What do you got? New York accent? What's going on?
Nah, I'm not from New York. I'm a local here, in the Philadelphia area.
You're not from Philly. You're from New York.
Nah, I'm using a disguise on my voice. I'm ashamed that you found my dildo.
Well, the black ones are the bigger ones. They're hard to find. They're a lot bigger than the white dildos. You know what I mean?
That's right. I'm gonna send my girlfriend in and they're gonna pick it up.
All right. She's the one who walks bow-legged, right? I'll recognize her.
No, she's not bow-legged though, but she's got a handicap.
Oh, I got you.
She's got a lazy eye, so when she comes in there, just hand her the black dildo. No questions asked.
I got you. I'll return it right to her. Nobody say a word.
How many people are in the bar right now?
37.
Nah, it sounds really empty there. What's the matter? You got no business going on there tonight, huh?
Come on, we got Lionel Richie singing right now. Come on. People slow dancing. We got candles on the tables. This place is fucking jumping right now.
Listen, I'm gonna bring some bull dykes in there in about an hour. We're all gonna party and do shots, and we're all gonna bring our dildos. It's gonna be a great night.
Sounds good. Yeah, Tuesday night usually is dildo night here. You're right.
That's right. It's gonna be a dildo night hosted by me, Johnny McBoogertits.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It's gonna be the greatest night. All right, I'll catch you later, sweetie.
All right, talk to you.
All right, baby.
Hey, it's Thursday night here. Last night was a pretty decent turnout at the cabaret. Well, it was only 6 more comedians than usual, but it was still a fun night there. Didn't get any coverage or anything. That's expected. And then tonight, what happened was I was supposed to have this guest on, I think, this past Monday. But the guy didn't give me his number till Tuesday, the next day. So I wasn't going to text him. Then I decided to text him today at work when I was bored. And I said, hey, you want to do a show tonight? And he said, sure. And he was kind of a weird guy. I could tell already because he said something like, he's like, what are the topics going to be? And I told him, well, we can talk about this and that. And he was like, oh, let's talk about how black women are driving black guys to bang white chicks with big asses or something. And I was like, okay, we can talk about that. And he when I texted him tonight at 8 o'clock, I said, hey, man, you ready? I'm getting ready to call you. He was like, yeah, I'm getting a blowjob from a Mexican. They got the best throats. And I'm just like, oh, all right. But the interview turned out pretty decent. I'm going to put it after this clip. There's going to be no public freakouts because I checked the 2 channels. Zeus doesn't have anything up. And the other guy online fails. They have a few up, but I'm going to save those for next week. So yeah, we're going to, after this segment, you're going to hear, it's about 45, 50-minute interview. I guess Scott the Redneck, or Redneck Scott. I guess that's what the character's called. You're going to hear that. And we try to call it the Fun Race Show or something like that. Fun Race Talk Show or something like that. But anyways, and I'm putting all the videos up from this past week's True Life Not the Real, all the topics. I got a few left. So anyways, let's get to the topical news. Let's see what's going on. Of course, like I said, guys jack it off from chicks. You can jack it off on chicks. Daryl Strawberry reveals he used to have sex between innings of games. Damn. He had it like that, huh? Let's see. Prince Dreadful. Okay, they're talking about the Prince in there. So Papa John's founder out as CEO after NFL comments. So damn, he said something. That's amazing. He said something about the NFL, and he lost profit, and then they fired him as the CEO. So you won't see that guy. He kind of looks like my brother-in-law. You won't see him as the Papa John's spokesman. Better pizza, Papa John's. Yeah, you won't be seeing that. More like, better pizza, I'm at the unemployment line. Alright. No, I'm pretty sure the guy's, he's okay. Pretty sure he's worth a couple mil. Maybe, I don't know how much he made from those shitty pizzas. You know? Obamacare signups turn heads despite repeal. Bannon joke Trump is like an 11-year-old child. Wow. Did his own son say that about him? It says, 72-year-old janitor overcome with emotional overgift. So what did they get him? Hopefully a new car. They should have just got him a blowjob from a young hot chick. The Christmas gift just came to holidays. James Jackson wishes the maintenance man at Sunbrook Academy for 7 years. So the staff got him surprise of a lifetime, and I can't see the video. So I'm sorry, everybody. You have to watch the video yourself. There's only podcasts that doesn't give you the answers, but I don't think anybody's listening to this but one or two people. I don't think they give a shit either. Teen stabbed stepdad films Snapchat video of him dying. That is some gangster shit. Mamma Mia 2 trailer teases character's death. Ooh. Officer says dog saved his family during a home invasion. Yeah, dogs are heroes. You know, they call the cops and stuff like that on their owners when they have heart attacks. We heard that before. Girl hospitalized after swallowing a popular holiday gift. Semen. Yeah, so that's crazy, man. That teen stabbed his stepdad. So I guess he was tired of that guy fucking his mom. He was like, I'm gonna fucking stab you, you cocksucker. Yeah, so everyone had enough of that. Melania Trump's most nerve-winning moments of 2017. Cat shocks everyone when he opens his eyes. Man holds rabbit down and he yanks it for some horrifying reason. Something got stuck up that rabbit's ass. I don't know what else is going on. There's not a lot going on. Alright, so that's it. So I hope you guys, you're going to hear an interview now with Redneck Scott. And I hope you enjoy it, because it's going to get weird. Alright. Alright, I'm about to call this guy. He wants to talk about some race. He wants to talk about some race stuff. This guy, his name's Ethan, a.k.a. Mr. Hilarious. Calling him right now. Let's see how this goes. And he wants to talk about black women.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, this is Scott.
Hey, this is
Just got finished getting the head from a goddamn Mexican. It was great.
Oh, really?
What are you folks up to today?
Now, what was the guy's name?
Her name was Jennifer.
Oh shit, it was Jennifer? Where'd you meet her at?
Yeah, she was like one of the Lopez's. Big booty and everything.
Wow. And where'd you meet her at?
You know how these Mexicans are. They'd be hooking right outside of Home Depot. Went up there. Her husband was, laying brick or something like that, and, she was unattended, and I scooped her up.
Damn. Now, how much did you pay for that?
Oh, it cost me a mean $5.
Shit.
Mexicans ain't cheap.
No, they're not. They like to drink tequila, so they're very high end. They work hard, they play hard.
Always laying around drinking. Lazy Mexicans. What are you up to?
Not much. Doing a live stream of this on YouTube right now.
Live stream. Shout out to the people.
Yeah, there's nobody watching right now, so.
Raza. Power to the people.
It's all right. Power to the no people listening right now. Now, you said that you want to talk about black women driving black men to white women. Hello. Hello, you there, sir? Up, he hung up. Well. Oh, wow. That ended quick. Well, I lost my guess. Not sure if he hung up. He wanted to talk about a topic. I guess I brought it up and it chased him away. And I realized that I can't really take callers because I'm talking to him. So I guess if you guys want to Skype in, my name is Jay Pranks. I'm about to get on Skype right now. Let's see. Should I call him back? Let's see. Oh, lost signal. Alright, I'm going to call this guy back one more time. Alright, this is a weird episode so far.
Hey.
Hey.
The lost signal.
Were you underneath a Mexican tunnel? How did you lose signal, man?
You just stopped speaking.
Oh, no, I was here. I wanted to... The topic was, I thought you wanted to talk about black women driving black men to white women.
Yeah, because you're just really quiet.
Yep. I was talking. I don't know what happened, man. How
was your day?
Day was pretty good. So you don't want to talk about the black women?
I want to talk about the black women, the Mexican women, Asians.
Yeah, so what do you got to say about it? What do you got to say about black women?
What I got to say is, basically, the black women, they're not like the Mexicans. You find them at the hair salon. And then the Asian women, you find them at the hair salon or the nail salon. You know, they're usually, giving the black women some hair or painting their nails. Whatever women do you like?
I mean, I like all different types. I mean, I don't really approach girls or anything like that. I kind of give it up.
You don't approach girls? You approach trannies?
No.
Who are you with out here?
I'm one of those MGTOWs.
You on Team Alpha Male or Team Beta Male?
I'm Team MGTOW, man.
Oh, MGTOW. Oh, men going their own way. I can hear you on that one, but you don't buy prostitutes?
I mean, I did it one time, and I had money taken out of my wallet. It was terrible.
Goddamn, she robbed you?
Yeah.
What was she? Was she a Mexican? Because I know they got sticky fingers.
Nah, it was a blackie.
Okay, so yeah, most definitely they'll rob you too. Goddamn. How much did she get you for?
$30 extra. So when you think about it, I guess I paid the standard price. It was only $30 for a blowjob with the condom on. So with the $30, it was $60 altogether, which I guess is what they usually charge.
$60. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. You could have got, if you were going to get yourself a midget, you would have been able to get it half off.
Yeah, so how often do you go to prostitutes?
Prostitutes all the time. You can't avoid them. You go to certain places. You go to Walmart. They're all in Walmart. They're all at Home Depot. They're not in Best Buy. You can't afford technology. But when you go to the cheap places, they're all out there.
Yeah, so when's the last time you had sex with a non-prostitute, like a woman that doesn't charge you?
A non-prostitute? I would have to say 3 hours ago.
Oh, wow, so you just bust loads all day, man.
Yeah, I just bust loads all day. Like, I get the non-prostitutes off, dating sites like Facebook, and then the prostitutes, you just find those every day on your local community.
Wow, man, I'm surprised you're not falling asleep right now. You must be tired, man.
I am, man, but someone's got to do it. Team alpha male, roaming the jungles like a lion, just shooting loads.
So you're an alpha male, so like you're very aggressive with the women. You like grab them by the neck and shit, you know?
No. I'm actually a member of Team Alpha Male. Like I'm in the UFC.
Oh.
Cody Gabret. Yeah, I train with the guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't fuck with snakes. Ask Cody, we don't fuck with snakes. TJ Dillashaw, when I see him in the ring, you know what's gonna happen.
So
Team Alpha Male, baby.
So you guys run trains on prostitutes together and all that stuff?
Yeah, well, a few times. Dana White, he brought us to a hotel, had a couple prostitutes in there. They were Irish, because McGregor, that's how he likes them. We ran a couple trains, but, mostly I like to stick to myself, Kind of selfish in that regard.
Yeah, I see. Now, what do you believe in Jesus?
Of course I believe in Jesus. Hey! Don't you believe in Jesus?
I'm kind of an atheist, I would say.
Oh, you believe in Satan? Okay, that's different. But to each his own. Satan, he's cool too.
Yeah, I mean,
much prefer Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in the devil. I mean, I don't believe in anything. I don't know if there's anything. What if there's nothing?
Okay. So, you're one of those kids that never enjoyed Christmas, never enjoyed Santa Claus.
I enjoyed Christmas, but then I found out there was no Santa. That's what kind of made me believe there was nothing. It was all a lie.
Hey, what do you mean there's no Santa?
No Santa Claus.
There's no what?
There's just
who brings me my gift?
Your parents do. Whoever buys them. It's a myth.
Well, golly, here I thought, some guy who looked like me, a whole white beard, was coming down my chimney and leaving me gifts.
No.
I never knew my dad, so I just thought, name my dad Santa.
Yep, your daddy or whoever was buying the gifts for you while he was with a hooker.
Well, golly. Jesus, you teach me something new every day. So you believe in science?
No, I don't believe in Scientology. I don't believe in anything. I think there's nothing.
Oh, okay. So you don't believe in, like, what those people tell us about we evolved from fish?
Nah, I don't believe in that stuff.
Okay, because that's crazy. I know I'm not a fish. If I was a fish, I could swim. And, well, I can swim. I just can't breathe underwater.
Oh, that's really interesting. So, how was your first experience going to a prostitute? Like, were you nervous?
Well, my first experience going to a prostitute was, basically, the prostitute was brought to me. You see, I was an actor back in the day, and, I was in this movie, and, I was playing a kid with a disfigured face. And my mom, she thinking that I wouldn't be able to get some vagina, bought me a prostitute. Prostitute came up into my damn room, and, we hit it off from there. Yeah. It was a good movie experience. Got paid for it, and fell in love with prostitutes ever since.
Oh, so how old are you when your mom bought you your first prostitute?
Well, in the movie, I was playing like a teenager. If you want to check my IMDb, the name of the movie was The Mask. It was a classic, cult classic. I got a lot of fans for that one. And then, but in real life, I was around 20 years old.
And were you a virgin at that point?
At that point, I wasn't a virgin, not per se. You see, I did, go to a Catholic school, and there was this Asian nun, it was my first time ever seeing an Asian nun. I didn't think they believed in religion. I know they liked the Buddha. So she came on to me, and it went from there.
Oh, wow, that's a hell of a story. See, the problem I have...
She liked to give me massages.
The problem I have with the prostitute I went to is as soon as you come, they leave, and I didn't get to enjoy my orgasm, so that's why I wouldn't go back ever again. I got that, and plus I got money stolen too, so the whole thing's a scam.
Yeah. And I think it's a scam too, man. That's why you gotta be red pill philosophy. So whenever I go to the prostitutes, I show them the money. I put it on the stand. They do their job. Then I grab the money and I run.
Oh, that's the best way, and that's the thing. I almost had an opportunity to steal the money. She went to the bathroom, and I tried to go inside the dresser, but she ran back real quick, and I wanted to steal. I could have stole my money back, plus the money she stole from me.
Let that be a lesson to all you guys out there who's listening. When you got a chance to steal the money, you steal that money.
Steal it. Absolutely. They steal from them first.
Yeah. And then they got their pimp stealing from them.
Now, you ever get any prostitutes off Craigslist or Backpage or anything like that?
Well, the internet prostitutes, the thing about them is they like to be a little bit more expensive. I like to stick with anything under $10.
What's a $10 blowjob like? Is it any good?
Sometimes it depends on if the woman's got teeth. If she doesn't, then it's good. If she does, it can still be good. But it's bad when it's dry.
Yeah, that could totally be a problem. So do you go to like the worst neighborhoods? Is it like the hood spots? Are they like the best spots for the cheap hookers?
Well, me personally, I got a fetish for the Hispanic girls because, they got the best of both worlds. They got the bodies, but they also got, the skin color of my preference and, the hair is in my preference and, and the Asian girls as well. So I got to stay in the area. What area are you in? Because me personally, I like to go to the Cherry Hill. I like to also, when I'm not in Cherry Hill, maybe a little Deptford, but I never do Atlantic City, it's a little out of my price range.
Oh, so you live in New Jersey?
Yeah.
No, I live in Northeast Philadelphia. There's a lot of prostitutes here.
Oh, yeah, Philly. That's a good place to go. I visited there a few times.
Yeah, there's prostitutes in this part everywhere. There's certain motels all over the boulevard, and they're just stacked with prostitutes. You just stay there and you can just, party all the time.
It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet. I should come through. See if I can get myself a pick of a litter.
Well, I want to eat at any of these buffets, if you know what I'm saying. I don't think you want to do that, but you want to have some.
That's true.
Yeah, you never do that. There's a lot of traffic going in there. You don't want to get sick,
Yeah, you sound like an educated bloke. What college do you go to?
I went to the lovely Community College of Philadelphia.
Ah, that's good.
I know.
Me personally, I couldn't afford all that book learning. Growing up in the trailer park, my mom, sat me down in front of the TV. She said, boy, everything you need to learn is right here. Learned everything I needed to know. They had the National Geographic, the PBS. I learned it all.
Yeah, my parents let me watch whatever I wanted to, and I learned a lot. I watched sex, and I watched all the curse word movies, and it's very true. You don't have to really, with the internet, you don't have, especially now these days with the kids they're raising up now with the internet, you don't need to really teach them anything. They all just learn so fast.
Yeah, what type of drugs do you like?
I'm one of those boring people. I just do alcohol. I don't smoke weed or anything else. How about you?
I'm kind of the same. Give me a Budweiser and some meth, and I'm great.
Now, did you vote for Trump? Were you a Trump supporter?
Of course, that is my man. That is my brother.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of people, it's hard to find people who admit they voted for. Someone had to. I mean, he won. You can't find people to admit.
Trump, man. Trump, man, is the best. Look how much he done changed and fixed the country already.
Yeah, but he's not doing it for the money.
Yeah, he's doing it for the love. I mean, somebody's got to love our flag.
Yep.
To give me my...
Just make America great again. That's what it's all about.
What did you think of that there, Hillary Clinton? Ain't that a chick that should be raped in prison?
Yeah, I didn't like her too much. I thought she was very sneaky, and she had crazy eyes, and I think a lot of people didn't like her. She seems like a very sketchy person, even sketchier than Trump, so I think that's why she lost.
I wish diabetes on Hillary Clinton.
I think she already has it. I don't think you need to wish. Her ankles are pretty big based on what I heard.
What do you think about the damn handicapped and how they always get all the good parking?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen videos online of people stealing people's handicap spots, and then people putting a camera, their phone camera in their face and saying, "Hey, you stole this person's, handicap spot." I think that I think it should be okay to take handicap spots. If there's
I steal a handicap placard. That's how I started off. I started off stealing the handicap, the placard from the car, and then I graduated and just to stealing the whole handicapped person's car. Because I figured if I'm gonna take the placard, I might as well take the car so I can drive around with it.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I know people who do that. There's people who they get free parking because they use either their relative or they stole it from some handicapped person, and they just get free parking in the city, no tickets.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. Riding around in these handicapped people's cars with them screaming in the trunk, just living my life.
Now, have you ever went to a handicapped prostitute before?
Well, not per se. I mean, I've had some handicapped prostitutes. They probably wouldn't admit to their handicap, but I could tell that they were handicapped because they didn't have no legs.
Yeah, sometimes they don't put that out there you don't realize till they get in your car. Now, do you do a car play, or do you prefer to go into like hotels or motels? Like, which one do you like better?
I prefer either the bushes or a bathroom or a empty dumpster.
Now, so you're the type of guy you can just come anywhere. You have no problem.
Yeah, no problem whatsoever. So one time I was walking down the street and a woman bumped into me, and I wasn't wearing any clothes, and cum splashed all over. Tried to say that I was a perverted.
Yes, you got to be careful when you leave your DNA, because if something happens to her, she gets killed, they could find you and your sperm, and then you'll be locked up with that, like one of those forensic things. You got to be careful with those jizz stains, Yeah,
but the good news is I got a vasectomy, so all those babies in there are dead.
Yeah, but they can still trace it. All this technology and black lights and stuff.
They can still do that?
Yep, in 2017, almost 2018, they can do it. That's why sometimes.
Oh, golly! I might have some open cases.
You got a lot. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of cases right now. They're looking for you right now. You better hide out, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely hiding, man. They won't be able to find me.
Well, no, that's not true. So, what? So you said your favorite kind of women are Hispanic women. Are you done with black women?
I'm done with. Basically, I get them all, man. They're all good, but the Hispanic women is the cheapest. When it comes to the prostitution, when it comes to like the dating, I like to stick with my own, the good old fashioned red, white, and blue white woman.
Okay, so Hispanic women are number one. Now, are Asians number two, or white women number two?
I would say, me personally, I love my country and I love my flag. So I gotta go with the white woman, but the Asian woman is fun.
Yeah, most don't speak English very well. Is that a turn on too? The fact that they don't know anything, they don't know the language, it's more quiet.
The one thing I like about the Asian women out there, they are quiet, but the one problem I got is all of the transgenders when you go to Thailand.
Yeah, they look some of them
they're everywhere.
Some of them look like they're hard to tell sometimes. Usually you can tell right away, but sometimes with the Asians, they look a little too realistic. You got to be careful. You don't want to have too many drinks, because you might be with a man boy.
One time I was in Thailand and I was walking and I realized they grab your dick. You just walk down the street and they grab it.
Man, it's like some reverse Harvey Weinstein stuff going on around there, and just grab you like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I guess they're trying to make Thailand great again. Grabbing guys by the dick.
Well, some guys probably like it. Some guys probably like getting their dick grabbed by a man boy.
Yeah. But me personally, like, I did not like it because, like, you know, I remember the Viet Cong, and I know that these people are our enemies.
Yep. Don't forget about Pearl Harbor. Never forget.
Yeah, never forget. They took so many of my brothers.
Yeah, they did. They did a lot of damage. Very sneaky. And North Korea, who knows what they got over there? And Trump's got it, you know.
Yeah, they say they got nuclear weapons, but I don't believe in nuclear technology. I believe in a good old-fashioned steel-toed boot and the machine gun.
That's very old school. That is. That's a lot of our, you know, ancestors and war heroes. That's what they did. They didn't have they fought with their fists and their guns and their big giant swords, and that's it. None of that other stuff.
Yeah, and then when you beat them up, you rape their skulls.
Yeah.
Yep, just like Master Chief. That's what I like to do. I like to beat my enemy into submission, rape his skull, and then I say shout out to Master Chief.
Man, that's pretty vicious, man. You're like Mortal Kombat shit right there.
Yep, that's how I'm on. I'm coming with the 300 squad. Hoorah!
Hoorah! Have you ever like served in the military, or you ever went away, or anything like that? You know.
Yep, I served 5 terms.
Wow, shit! I didn't know that. I didn't know I was talking to a hero. Damn, you should have told me.
Yep. Well, wasn't in the military. I served 5 terms in prison.
Oh, 5 terms in prison. Oh, damn. Never mind. I take that back.
But it's kind of like the military.
Anybody try to rape you ever in there?
Well, not because me and my brothers, we were running the place. Peckerwoods for life.
Oh, that's cool.
None of those indigent races could fuck with us like that.
Yeah, so, like, did you guys ever, like, gang rape anybody, or would you guys just, like...
Well, we had to. You know, it's for survival in there. So, you know, sometimes when you got the Mexican mafia, they like to, you know, step up and they like to, you know, try to take over. You gotta break them.
Yeah, so, like, how was it, like, banging a guy in the butt? I mean...
Well, I never got the full pleasures because I like to use a knife or I like to use any other type of sharp object. So I never really was in it for the pleasure. My brothers, some of them like to get it for the pleasure. Me personally, I mostly just like to relieve my stress by putting a shank in a guy's ass.
Oh, okay. So that's not gay at all. That's just you impaling somebody. You ever get a blowjob from a guy in there?
Well, not really. Most of those guys weren't really lookers.
Yeah.
But then, of course, there was the guidance counselor. You know, and she was pretty nice, and there was a chance that I could have got one, but before I could get the blowjob, the cops came in and they pinned me down, and she was crying and saying I did this and that, and I got put in the hole.
Yeah, I heard that's the worst thing, because, like, you know, there's no communication. You go crazy in there.
Yeah, man, I started believing I was Gollum. I was looking for the precious. And by the time they let me out, I looked like Gollum.
Oh, you look like Gattlebray Citibray. What's her name? The chick from Precious?
Nah, Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Gollum. I thought you were talking about, when you said Precious, I thought you were talking about the chick Precious. I see. Yeah, so 5 terms in prison, man. That's crazy. So how was it like when you got out? Is that why you went to so many prostitutes? You got out and you're just like, I gotta live now. I gotta make up for lost times.
Well, when I got out, I realized that my brothers, they really weren't about it the way I thought they were about it. On the inside. You know, I went away for curb stomping a darkie. And in prison, I saw they were selling drugs to their own kind. When I got out of prison, I realized I couldn't be a part of that organization anymore because they weren't really about the life the way I was about it. And when I was in prison, I made friends with a darkie who was in prison for longer than me, and all he did was steal the TV. So I was like, the system is corrupt. Yeah,
that's a shitload. So 5 terms. How long altogether? Just 5 years, or?
And, of course, I was a shot caller. So, of course, they wanted me to do some things when I got out I didn't want to do.
Yeah, like what? Like robberies and all this stuff?
Sorry, I'm drinking this here tequila.
Oh, that's okay. That's good. What kind of tequila? Jose
You ever did
Cuervo?
time in prison?
You went to Jose Cuervo? You like Jose Cuervo tequila?
This right here, this is probably the cheap stuff. It says Malta.
Oh, hey, cheap tequila. That's fine. You know, did you offer the Spanish prostitute, the Mexican one? Did you offer her any? Or did you?
Well, she's the one who brought this. You know, it says Goya, Malta.
Goya.
You don't even like alcohol, but you know she had it, and she's dead now, so it's mine.
Hey, man, I mean, that's cool that she offered you. Usually prostitutes don't give you anything free. The fact that she brought tequila, that's sounds like a pretty sweet deal. Yeah. So like I said, I'm glad I'm in MGTOW now, man. There's too much work out there to try to get laid. I'm tired of putting the work in, you know what I'm saying? It's just time to relax. Spend my energy doing other stuff.
Yeah, you know, basically, you know, the only thing I got left is I gotta find a place to dump this body. Yeah, so, you know, I'll probably get to doing that in the morning.
Oh, man, you still got time tonight. You know, Home Depot, they close at, pretty late.
Know any good places to stash a dead Mexican prostitute?
Yeah, I mean, that's Home Depot. There's a lot of Mexicans over there. They know what to do with that. They see that stuff all the time, man.
Yeah, where do you hide yours?
Well, I never murdered a prostitute, but if I was, I mean, like I said, there's so many rivers, so many alleys, there's so many spots, man. Just drive around.
I wish I could just, you know, call a moving company. That's what I'd probably do. I'd probably call a moving company. And I tell them that, you know, she's a taxidermy, you know, those stuffed puppets. Mm-hmm. And then they won't be so suspicious and they'll move her.
Yeah, that's a good idea for a business, like a dead hooker business. You know, you kill a hooker and two guys just come out and just roll her up and get rid of it, kind of like some Dexter stuff. Just roll it up, drop it somewhere, and there you go.
Oh, yeah, I love the Dexter. Learned so much from Dexter. You know, I've been able to get rid of so many bodies thanks to Dexter.
And that show does teach you. It teaches you what not to do. It's a good show to watch if you want to be a killer. All the blood splat and DNA and all that forensic stuff. It's a good show to watch. You learn a lot.
Yeah. Basically, I went to school and I learned everything that I needed to learn. I said, you know what I need to learn? I need to learn blood splatter. I need to learn CSI. And that's what I went and I learned.
No, I thought you didn't go to college. You learned that in high school?
Well, no, I didn't go to college. I went to the library.
Oh, the library to teach you that stuff. Damn.
Yeah, you just get the books and you read and you get all the knowledge.
I thought you weren't book smart, man. I thought you were like one of those TV smarts, man.
Well, sometimes when you really need to learn something, you got to go look at the pages in a book. You know, all of the pictures, they could teach you a lot of things. You know, the words, you don't really need those. But if you look at the pictures, it's an accurate guideline.
Yeah, they do teach you a lot when you read these books. So what kind of TVs and movies you watching these days?
TV. When I'm watching TV, I like to watch Rachel Ray.
Oh,
I like to learn about cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Ellen DeGeneres. I like to just watch her because she's funny. I also like to, you know, relax and watch some Seinfeld, you know, because, you know, it's a good show, family show.
Yeah, Seinfeld is a classic. I saw every single episode. I can't watch it anymore.
It has to be American Idol.
You like American Idol?
Yeah, because it's about America.
That's true. It is very American. Do you watch The Voice and all those other shows, or just American Idol?
Well, I like John Cena's show because that's American great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're very American. Anything with American in it, you.
Basically, American Pie, one of the most hilarious movies ever put on the cinema.
American Pie was definitely a good movie. I consider that a classic comedy movie. You ever see?
I did not like when they ripped it off when they made White Castle.
Oh yeah, Harry
because
Kumar.
they had two Indians invading the White Castle.
Yeah, they had an Indian and they had an Asian.
White Castle is for blonde-haired, blue-eyed children. It is not for an Indian or an Asian to be eating it. What's next? They want our burgers from McDonald's?
Sounds like they want everything.
And we'll be eating beans.
Yeah, we'll be
Americans don't eat beans. We eat burgers. We eat hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
We eat American fries. To hell with French fries.
Yeah, that's true, man. I only eat beans when I go to Chipotle. That's the only time I eat beans.
And we barbecue.
Yeah, it's very cold outside. Not a lot of barbecue going on around here, man. It's very cold. Too cold to be barbecuing. Unless you go to Fat Jack's barbecue. They still barbecue outside.
Yeah, that's why I like the summer heat in Miami, Florida.
Yeah, Miami's a really good place. If you like Hispanic girls especially. Lots of Hispanic girls. Lots of Cubans.
Yep, they're all down there, and it is sweet.
Mm-hmm. So, you ever just sit on the beach with your American flag and your tequila and just start whacking it?
Yep, it is a fun experience to be down there. The only thing that is kind of annoying is they keep forgetting my name.
And what is your name? I forgot it.
My name is Scott. They come up to me and they say, "Hola, Papa," and I'm like, "No, it's Scott."
Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't know your name, so that's why they call you Poppy.
Oh, maybe. I don't know how to speak. I never learned how to, speak to Pablo Escobar.
Well, if you're gonna be with all these Hispanic girls, you might as well pick up some words. At least know, I, mommy, and all the dirty words. At least,
I know how to say, "How much your culo? How much your culo?" Yeah.
And that's all you need to know, probably.
Yeah.
Now, what's the most you ever paid for a prostitute?
The most, one time I was a big spender. One time I said, you know what, I'm going all out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to break the bank. There was this fine Puerto Rican. She was from the Bronx, just like Chilo. And I said, you know what, I'm digging far into the piggy bank. And when I tell you I pulled out a crisp, and I do mean crisp, Jackson, out my pocket. That was the most I ever done pulled out my pocket for some vagina.
Oh, $20, huh?
Yep, a crisp. It was, I looked at it and I damn near cried giving it away. But it was worth it.
Yeah, man. I wish I only paid $20 for my experience. I paid too much. I got ripped off.
Yeah, you gotta go to the Bronx.
I've never been to the Bronx. I've been to Manhattan. I've been to Queens, but I never got to go to the Bronx yet.
Yep, I was in the Bronx. I was there because I was going to see a concert, and I was in my element. As soon as I touched down, I realized I was home. This is where I needed to be.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
I went El Puello Loco. I was a chicken with my head cut off, and I was just running around, whacking it and getting it and busting loads, and I was going crazy in the Bronx.
Man. Just busting loads all over the place, huh?
By the time I was done, I had Tourette's.
Oh, shit. You're like Michael J. Fox and shit. You're all fucked up, man.
What kind of food you like be cooked for you by the Hispanics? I like when they cook me. They cook me chicken and rice.
Yep, that's
I
good.
like when they cook me plantains. Yep, those are good.
Yeah, me too. I like those things too. I also like pork and beans. You know, like beef stew. That's pretty good.
Yep, if you like the stew, they got the roast beef.
They also got these big potato balls.
Pork.
Those are good.
They got the chicharrones. Oh, I love those.
Yeah, man. Spanish food's pretty fucking good.
I was thinking about going to El Salvador. I was thinking that that's where I want to retire. I want to move to El Salvador, and I want to start over.
What do you do for work right now?
You know, I just love the atmosphere down there.
Yeah, what are you trying to retire from? What do you work? What do you do for a living?
They don't have much money, but the people sure do got a good attitude towards an American who's got a pocket full of Jackson. You see, down there, a Jackson is like a Franklin or more, you know, because they don't got toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
They're broke.
Damn.
So when you go down to El Salvador, you can live like an American king.
Shit. I didn't know that. Now, who's your favorite, like, who do you think is the most attractive female celebrity Hispanic? Is it Jennifer Lopez? Is it, what was her name? Selma Hayek? Is it, who do you think it is?
The most mouth-watering Spanish treat.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to go. I think Kim Kardashian, is she Spanish?
Nah, she's Armenian. I think that's some sort of Indian or some shit. I don't think she's but I could be wrong. Maybe Armenian is Hispanic. I never heard of an Armenian Hispanic. I don't know.
So I'll probably go with that's a tough one. There's a lot of them cookies. I have to go with Sofia Vergara.
Oh yeah, she's what is she? Colombian, I think. She's either Colombian or she's Venezuelan or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love her accent. She's real authentic.
Yeah, you like the Hispanic accent?
Yes. When the Jennifer Lopez, she's cute, but she don't got that accent that lets you know, like, yeah, this is a real authentic.
Yeah, she's just got a regular New York accent, but her ass isn't as big as it used to be. Do you like the big giant asses, or do you like it just skinny and tight?
I like the big giant ones, but nobody has a bigger, beautifuler ass than the white girls. The white girls got all the ass nowadays.
Yeah, is that why they're with black guys now?
Yeah, like, you see the Amber Rose, you see the Iggy Azalea, you see the Jennifer Lawrence, they all got ass now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it used to be. I mean, it used to be frowned upon for white girls to have asses, and over the last, 10, 15 years, it's just more acceptable to have a big ass. But yeah, they mostly date black guys, these big butt white chicks.
They're They're leaving us for the dark men, the dark races, and I think that it is unacceptable. We, as white men, need to come together and form a union because we cannot keep losing our resources.
Yeah, but you say you like Hispanic women anyway, so why not let the black guys just have them?
That is true. But at the same time, I refuse to let a black man have any happiness on this planet Earth.
So how can you, like, when you see, like, a big butt white girl with a black guy, what do? Do you just keep it to yourself, or do you actually do something about it?
Yeah, me personally, I have no choice but to do something about it. So what I do is, when they're walking and they can't see me, I like to get a bear trap. And I like to put it under some leaves. Then I put a bucket of fried chicken on top of the bear trap.
Nice.
And the guy always goes for it. And I always trap him.
Yeah, I imagine that always works, you know? It's like a bear with honey.
Yep. If it's one thing that the dark men love, it is chicken and white women.
That's true. 2 kryptonites to the black man. But that white girl, even if you get rid of the black guy, she's still most likely just going to find another black guy. So
that is true.
So do you put
I gotta do something about them.
So now you got to
That's what I got to do. I got to learn how to stop them from going to the dark guy.
You got to put a cage over them, and you got to lock them away. That's the only way to stop them from getting their dark meat.
Yeah, I gotta find that. I gotta start thinking like a true genius. I gotta consult the words of Adolf Hitler himself, and I gotta get some eugenics, and I gotta breed these dark lovers out of the white race.
Yes, you got to stop it. Well, you know, good luck in Philadelphia, in Jersey, very liberal. The East Coast, very liberal over here. Lots of white girls. I think, as much as you love Trump, I got to blame Trump a little bit for this. I think a lot of white girls, or what black guys now, whatever, because Trump kind of reminds them of their father, and a lot of these liberal white girls don't like Trump, so they're getting with these black guys to try to get back at their father. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that is true. And that is my one issue with Trump, I must admit, because me as a white guy, I'm not too famous. I am in the UFC. I do have multiple films. I am pretty popular, but I'm not on a platform to where if people see me, they will follow my route. Trump, people will follow his route. So when he gets up on stage with a foreigner at his side, that makes young white men think they should get foreigners. He should be up there with a blonde-haired, blue-eyed goddess like his daughter.
Yeah. That's very true. Yeah, man. So it's just a lot of people are not, they're not with Trump, but he seems to be working very hard. I mean, I saw him with a bucket of KFC. I mean, the guy's getting fat. He's working so hard, he just can't stop eating the fried chicken, Yeah,
the way I see him eating fried chicken, I think that he might have fooled me. I think he pulled the wool over my eyes. I think that might be a black man in disguise.
Could be. He's eating fried chicken. He's with a big-titted, high-maintenance white girl. He curses a lot. Yeah, you know what? Could be. It could be some sort of black alien, inside that Trump
and one
head.
time I saw him dancing in a Drake video, and I was like,
damn.
He into the hip-hop? You're not into the hip-hop, are you?
Yeah, I mean, I listen to it just because girls shake their ass to it,
That is true. I can relate to that.
Yeah, I think that's.
But I like good old-fashioned country music.
I think that's the reason why Trump's orange. It's because he's really a black guy about to explode, So that's why he's got a weird color to him.
Yeah, I think I got to get to the bottom of that. I definitely got to get to the bottom of that because we already had a Barack Obama. We don't need his twin brother.
Nope. Not 8 years of that. That's enough.
Yep. 8 whole years, man. I remember the day he got elected.
Yeah.
I was only 10 years old. I was a young sprite. I didn't know what was going to happen. And 8 years later, my life was ruined. My whole high school life was ruined.
Yeah, it was. It was time for a change, and he changed a lot, didn't he?
Yep.
Now, what's your favorite kind of country music? Who are you liking right now?
I like anything that has to do with Daisy Dukes.
Daisy Dukes. So, do you like Carrie Underwood?
Carrie Underwood, yeah. I like, the fact that the one thing I can't agree with, you never carve your name into a man's car.
Yep, that's true. That's fucked up. That's something a black woman would do.
Yeah. So when they start spreading their hatred into our white women, that's not the way.
Mm-mm. Yeah. What do you think about like country pop? Like, like those pop songs that dance, or do you just like old school country where it's about the blues and that kind of stuff?
That kind of stuff is good too, but I like country music like this. I'm standing in the crops, just trying to pick some corn. Big kitty white girl come up to me and she said, "Let's make some porn." So I said, "Fuck yeah!" Throw her down, put my dick all there in her mouth. She swallowed my nut down. That's a song by me.
Wow. What do you have like is that just a verse you wrote? Do you actually have music behind that? Because I want to hear the whole thing.
Well, yeah, man. I'm trying to start a country album. I need the whole production. I need beats. I need A&R. I need managers. I need all that.
Yeah, that stuff's not easy to come by,
Yeah, especially, I'm just a young trailer park boy trying to make it.
I hear that, man. I hear that. Well, listen, I gotta go, but thanks for doing the show. We talked about a lot. Anything else you want to say before we wrap this up? Any thoughts or anything?
The last thing I want to say to the people is, if you're going to buy a prostitute,
yep,
when she's finished, steal the money.
Steal the money. Steal that Jackson back. Don't let her keep that. Don't let her keep that Jackson.
Yep, you get that Jackson back.
Well, listen, I definitely got to have you on again. We got to talk more. But thanks for doing the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.
You too, Scott.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that was Scott, everybody. And I'll wrap this thing up. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Alright, so you just heard Redneck Scott on the show. Special guest. Turned out alright, Well, we got to work at it. It's our first time. Today I was messing around with my mixer, and I recorded a song. Not a new song, but, anyways, I got it to work, but I don't know if it's the sound card or it's the microphone. It's got a hiss on it, but I don't know if there's going to be an episode of True Life Not Doritos on Monday, because it's Christmas. But, I don't do shit on Christmas, so, there might be an episode Monday night. Might not do it live, though, because I don't think, but who knows. Anyways, tonight's going to be some sober commentary with drunk people. Going to be doing some drinking and going out on the town, as you would say, wearing a red suit jacket with my fat belly hanging out like Santa Claus. Let's get to the topical news before we get to that. Florida's sheriff is trying to stop a war between rival bike clubs. So I guess it's like the Hells Angels versus the Heaven's Angels, right? Something like that. Matt Damon's father, Kent Damon, has passed away at 74 years old. So no joke there, folks. Not making fun of someone. I do make cruel jokes, but nothing there. Mexican murders hit record high, dealing blow to president. So I guess these Mexicans so upset about Trump, they're just offing each other. Fucking Trump, man. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody, Holmes. I don't know. Alex Trebek is being slammed. Jonah Hill's brother, Jordan Feldstein, dies at 40. Wait, if that's his brother, does that mean his name is Jonah Hillstein? Feldstein? Miss America CEO resigns, email scandal. He's going to have something else to jerk off to now. Bam Margera and his wife Nicole, I didn't even know he was married again, welcome a baby boy. He's 38 years old. I think Bam Margera, he looks like he lost the weight. Remember, he was getting fat like his dad used to make fun of. You know? Boy brings stepdad to tears with adoption proposal. It's a black man, so you rarely see that. I know that's racist, but it's the truth. Girl sheds tears after joy after meet an adopted sister. It's a white lady and a black baby. I like to tell people the race of the people I'm talking about. Why not? I mean, people like to say, I don't see color. Well, we do see color. If we didn't see color, why are we different colors? Why are we different races, right? I mean, what's the point of all that? Why don't we just all be white or all be brown? Or, oh, God forbid, not be black or something else, right? All right. People are turning this off right now. Well, no one's listening. Fuck it. Trump says immigrant group all have AIDS. You gotta love this guy. He's the best president. We're not gonna have a president like this ever again. All Haitians have AIDS and Nigerians have huts. Trump exploded with racist comments. He said he looked like a fool as a number climbed. He failed to make promise. They all have AIDS. Oh man, he's jackamooing everybody. I love it. Mom shocked to find pot leaves on 6-year-old son holiday shirt. Well, it is a Christmas stoner shirt. Why are you surprised? Soldier returns after 2 years and Christmas surprise for his mom. She's breaking down hard. James Harden slams the NBA referees after a difficult loss. Let's see what he said. Let me guess, he used the N-word. Usually black NBA players like to use that N-word a lot. He had 51 points. Expletive calls. Harden told reporters he asked about his frustration. I'm tired of hearing I made a mistake and I didn't see it. He's start trashing the. Y'all niggas need to start calling games better, right? King Tut's dagger made from Mematories. Predator the Iron Age. Alright. Why am I reading something I don't even know? Man fakes his death after wife tried to hire hitman. Recounts elaborate plan. So it's a black guy. So yeah. Very smart move by him. You know? Jimmy Cho forced to pull sexist ad. We'll get into that in a second. Boy with autism stunned shoppers with soulful tunes. This kid has autism and he sings very well. That's a nice story. I like to read wacky, weird stories, but drama's finding sunken World War I submarine 100 years. That's pretty fucking cool. I'm not a history buff. I'm more like a podcast buff. The show should be history. Hey, folks, come on, I'm killing out there. No, Jimmy Cho forced to pull sexist ad that shows Cara Delevingne being catcalled. Says, catcalling is not sexy, one person said. Nothing says by me like sexual harassment. Others are called to spot tone deaf, so. Yeah, I mean, why not show catcalling in a commercial? I mean, it may be sexist, but it does happen. I told you before, I think catcalling is for pussies. Oprah Winfrey issues a stark warning for her followers. I want to squeeze her rich black titties. She's not hot, but she looks like black women I dance with in clubs, so why not? Is there anything else going on? I don't think so. Well, folks, we're almost done the episode. Do some sober commentary with drunk people. If it rains too hard, it might be a short segment. And then wrap this episode up with more topical and odd news. So, try to stay put. I would appreciate that, alright? Alright, it's sober commentary with drunk people. The fucking corny dead Christmas edition and my faggy red suit jacket edition. Let's see if I can remember that at the end of the clip. So last night, Friday night, I went to Center City. I went to this place called Smith's, and I did something rare. I got laid. No, I'm kidding. I drank some shots of my Amsterdam vodka on the train and chased it down with some water. I decided to get drunk last night. So I went to Smith's and I was just dancing by myself. There was lots of chicks there last night. And of course, what did I do? Nothing. I didn't dance with any of them. Didn't approach any of them. There's lots of them standing next to me. And I was supposed to meet up with this guy named Marco. He texted me Tuesday or Wednesday night and said, hey, where you going Friday night, you going out? I said, yeah. He said, all right, let's meet in Center City. I said, cool. So he was supposed to come out at 11:30. He didn't come out till 12, and we ended up meeting up because here's what happened. So I was in Smith's for about an hour or so. I didn't leave till about 12:30. I took about 2 or 3 pisses in there because I drank water and stuff. So then I was going to go to Drinkers and meet him there. But I said, well, he didn't text me. I figured he would text me and say, hey, you know, I'm out here, or hey, you know, whatever. He didn't text me. So I said, all right, well, maybe he didn't come out tonight. Maybe he was busy. So I fucking went to this place called Brew, and it sucked in there. I was only there for 10 or 15 minutes. I just pretty much fucking stood around. And then he texted me as soon as I was leaving, headed to the train station, like 1:15 in the morning. He said, hey, where you at? I said, dude, I'm headed to the train station. I'm headed home. In my head, I'm like, why did he text me now? Why didn't he text me at 11:30 or 12 when he was coming out? So I took the train. I was looking up to get the bus. I got home at 2 a.m. last night. Tonight, I drank my concoction of fucking vitamin citrus punch water, and about 3 or 4.5 ounces of Amsterdam vodka. I got pretty drunk tonight. I got down here at 10:30. I took a shot walking down to the train station, and I took 2 shots on the train. And then all of a sudden, I was pretty drunk, and then it was pretty dead out here. So I went to Plow the Stars to go pee here in Old City. The salsa spot had some sexy girls in there, but I heard that they're like, yeah, let's go drink some shots of let's go get some what's it called? Fucking margaritas. We're like, yeah, let's go get some margaritas. So I decided to go in there. So I went to Plow. I hung out there for a little bit. I peed in there. I was walking around, and then I decided to go to I was going to go. Oh yeah, I signed up for the guest list tonight at Cuba Libre. It's $10, but it's $5. You sign up for the guest list, and I decided to pretty much fucking not go there because it was dead in there. I looked inside, it was just fucking dead. I was like, I'm not gonna pay money for a cover. I could have went in there. When I walked by, like at 11:30, there was only like how many girls were there? Like 5 maybe? I said, I'm not going to spend $5. And then what? I'm going to approach the girls and they're going to reject me? So, I saw this Brazilian guy tonight. For those of you who follow the show, which I don't know I don't think anybody follows the show, but if you do, I saw this Brazilian guy. He's this guy, tall guy with an accent. I saw him tonight. He said, hey, what's up, man? I shook his hand. He says, dead tonight. I said, yeah, it's pretty fucking dead. And I'm wearing a red suit jacket tonight. I wore my red suit jacket last night and tonight. I wear black jeans. Last night I had sneakers. Tonight I had dress shoes. And I feel like people were goofing on me. I went to this place called Drinkers. I got me a Citywide, which is pretty much a shot of Jim Beam, shitty Jim Beam. And you get a can of, what's it called? You get a can of beer, a can of, Pabst Blue Ribbon. So I decided to get more drunk tonight. Last night I bought me a beer. I think it's the first beer I've ever bought for this place called Smith's. I bought me a fucking Bud Light for like $5. $7 with a tip. That helped me get more drunk. I was dancing by myself on the dance floor. Tonight I got me a Citywide, and it definitely helped me get more drunk. At one point, I would say I was having a spinning effect, but I was just chilling. I was looking around. But when I walked in, these frat guys were goofing on me. I could tell they were looking at me like they want to say something. So I stopped and said, "What?" And they looked away. They're a bunch of fucking pussies, right? And then I was sitting there. There was these old 2 black chicks in there, just dancing around. I'm trying to think. All that happened last night was pretty much this white girl at the bar at Smith's. She came over to me and she said, hey, I like your red suit jacket. I like your suit jacket. And I said, oh, thanks. I don't know. I think she wanted me to get her a glass of water. She's like, I'm just trying to get to the bar and get a glass of water. I said, okay, go ahead. And she didn't want to go. I think she wanted me to get her a glass of water, which is like, fuck you. And she wanted me to tip and stuff. I was like, go pay for your glass of water, you fucking cunt. And I went to this place called Brew. And I think I was in there. I think someone said something to me. I think something happened. One guy said, nice suit jacket. Some shit like that. And then tonight I was in, I think these people, these white people, it was a faggot, a cut, and some other faggot. 2 faggots and a cut, right? I think they were trying to goof on me. I think they were trying to take a selfie with me behind them. So I turned away from them, right? I turned away from them. I was like, fuck that. Because I think they were trying to goof on me. You know, so I was sitting down drinking my beer, relaxing, and I just moved away from them. You know what I'm saying? And when I was in there, this white frat guy, he's like this older guy. He must be saying, hey, bro, I like your suit jacket. I say, look, man, you can troll me, but I'm wearing this tonight because I'm fucking trolling people. I want people to look at me. Surprisingly, no one tonight is dressed up in Christmas clothes. A few people. The bar just left. And he said, no, man, I'm not trolling you. I'm just goofing around. He's like, no, I really mean it. I said, okay, thanks. He's like, Merry Christmas and Happy fucking New Year. I said, yeah, you too. And I feel like people were kind of clowning at me. People got to look at me and say, but I wear this on purpose. That's why I got drunk. I was like, fuck it. Let these fucking clowns goof on me. Who gives a fuck? Everyone looks the same tonight. Go wear your fucking dumb coats and your dumb hoodies and fuck your gay mothers in your fucking ass. So as you can tell, I'm pretty lit tonight. I'm across from the Blue Martini right now. And there's some thick Johns coming out. You can tell tonight's a sucky night because the girls are leaving early. Right? That's the best guys are going to be, fuck you. I just said fuck you to him. What's he going to do? Shut my phone down your throat. Fuck you, bitch. Staring at me, you faggot. You Mexican cunt. Go deliver some fucking food while I fuck your mother in the Mexican ass while I Trump deports her. I'm just fucking lit tonight. So I'm pretty drunk. This is drunk commentary with drunk people. Or drunk commentary sober because this sucks out here. And so, okay, so after that, after drinkers, I went to go pee again. It's like 4 pees tonight. I went to National Mechanics. So I went in there first. It was kind of dead. Right? I went in there. It was kind of fucking dead. I gotta spit. Hold on a second. I gotta get that phlegm out, baby. Woo! It is cold out here, by the way. Last night was warm. I wore a sweater, white dress shirt, suit jacket like last night. Last night was kind of warm. I was not cold at all. Tonight, I'm fucking cold. Very cold night. Last night was like 45 degrees. Tonight's like 30. Hey, there's your weather forecast for the show. Right? So, I was doing that. So, I went to National Mechanics. National Mechanics wasn't that good tonight. It was actually kind of dead when I walked in, and then more girls coming in. Once again, I saw this one guy. He was like this foreign guy, and he was kind of like goofing on me. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of like goofing on me. I could tell, like, from across the room, he was like laughing at me and shit like that. But I looked down at his shoes. He was wearing these old-ass thrift store shoes. I'm like, look, you can fucking make fun of my fucking, suit jacket or not. I know it looks goofy and shit, but you wearing some fucking cross-trekkers. They're not even real fucking white shoes. You wear some fucking old ass, like I have dress shoes on tonight. They're old, but you can't tell, right? This guy was wearing some fucking white shoes you buy from like a fucking Payless and shit, which is fine. But it's like, if you're gonna make somebody else's style, like I don't make fun of somebody else's style, you know? If you're gonna make fun of somebody else's style, at least have some fucking decent shoes on. This fucking faggot. So if he would have came over to me, I would have spit my gum in his face and said, hey, fuck you, faggot. So I'm just standing in the street just cursing into my phone right now. I don't give a fuck, man. I am pretty lit tonight. It's only 12:42 right now. Usually I record this after 2. It's only 12:42. Okay, so I went to National Mechanics and I just stood by the bar. These Asian people came in. There was a group of girls who were dressed up. One of them had mistletoe. She was wearing a red Christmas outfit. And she was wearing mistletoe. I mean, she had mistletoe. And she would put it near couples or random people. There was some fat girls. There was this group. It was like a black guy, okay looking white chick, and then there was a really fat white girl, gross looking, with a really fat, gross looking white guy. They were together. This black guy tried to push me. And I think I said something like, hey man, don't even try to push me. He looked away. I told him I work. I was like, fuck you. When I walked in, I said Merry Christmas to the 2 bouncers who always make fun of me for not getting late. I said, hey, Merry Christmas. They're like, is it good enough in there for you? I said, not really, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to complain. So, I went in there, and there wasn't a lot of girls in there. And I stood at the bar for like 40 minutes. I actually went to go pee, came back, I stood around. I saw the Brazilian guy in there. I told you that. They left. And then I was just standing there, just drunk, just looking at people, bobbing my head up and down, trying to get into the music. Last night at fucking Smith's, I was there for like 2 hours. They play the best fucking music. I used to think music doesn't matter. Let me tell you something. The music fucking matters. Smith's at 19th and Chestnut on Fridays and Saturdays. This is black, fat guy. Not to make fun of him. He plays some good fucking music, man. Almost every song he plays, I liked. I was just dancing, singing to myself. Lots of pretty white. I almost dropped my phone. Lots of pretty white girls in there. But I didn't do shit, regardless. To say the least, right? Yeah, I'm getting cold right now. I'm thinking about just leaving early. I don't know yet. I'm just talking to myself, just cursing into my phone. So I was at National Mechanics for a while, just standing there. Nothing really happened. I didn't approach anybody. No one said nothing to me. Besides this faggot European-looking guy just staring at me with his fucking crusty old fucking cross-strecker shoes. Right? So, pretty much after that, I'm going to start walking around. I'm going to walk to the Lucha Cartel. Right? Yeah, so after that, I left, and about to like, oh, you leaving right now? I said, let me guess. You want to say it's a lot of girls? Don't tell me there's a lot of girls. And he said, no, there's not a lot of girls, but there's some. I was like, okay, look, I'll wait till next year. I'll be my New Year's resolution. He said, dude, when you going to wait? You got to do something now. I said, yeah. I said, I'll wait 10 years, dude. I'll be dead by then. I just left. Because this guy, just because he pulled some girls and had some one-night stands with them, it's like, dude, it's not going to happen with me. They're not interested. You know? It's not going to happen. All right? I used to try many years ago. I did have one-night stand. That was a long story. I already told that story in many podcasts. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time, you know? I'm not going to approach these fucking hoes and waste all my time and energy on them. And all they want is a drink, and they're going to give me a flaky number. So, yeah, there's no point. He just keeps saying the same shit over and over. And they think they can help me, but they can't. And they look at me like, because I'm not doing what they want me to do. And it's like, you know, I tried all this shit. So, after I left there, I went back to Plow. I went to go pee. I ran into this PUA guy. He's this tall black guy. He's pretty decent looking. He lives down here in Old City. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Merry Christmas. He lives in Society Hill, which is pretty much 4 or 5 blocks away down South Street. And he said, hey, you go to Cuba Libre? I said, nah, I signed up for the guest list, but it didn't look that good. So pretty much I just, you know, I said, all right, I'm going to go in there. I'll see you next weekend. So I said, all right, cool. I love when people just stare at you like they better or something. Some cross-eyed looking motherfucker going to sit there and stare at me like he's better. Yeah, make fun of me all you want. I'm wearing a red suit jacket, but your eyes are fucking stuck together. Fucking monkey. Alright. So I'm going to take one more lap around, and I think I'm going to fucking head home. Because it's just lame out here. Last year, I went out. I told this story to JoshCast. I know you guys don't follow this podcast at all. Last year, Christmas Eve was on a Saturday. I ate soft chicken tacos during the day. And I went out at night. I had to take a shit on the train. I got off at Allegheny, which is like 5 or 6 stops before Old City. And I went down there. I'm walking around. I'm like trying to look for a spot to like go to the bathroom at. And I saw this guy, and he told me to go into this bar, right? And I went in there, and it was so nasty. The door didn't even close. I had to push the stall door open with my hand. I crapped really quick. There was no toilet paper. I had to wipe my ass with my underwear. It was so fucking gross. The whole thing was just disgusting. And then I went to Center City to clean up, and it was dead. And then I went to Old City, it was dead, and I just went home. So tonight was a better night than last year. But I'm surprised there's not more people out here, because Christmas Eve is tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's not like Christmas Eve. I could understand if tonight was Christmas Eve, but I guess a lot of people are visiting their families, or I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Maybe they're fucking shopping. Or they're just having parties. I mean, not everyone's a loser like me. I was chewing gum for the last 5 minutes. Can you tell? Yeah, I guess a lot of people are not like a loser like me. They don't go out, you know, being a single fuck who doesn't try anymore. So I'm going to walk past the National Mechanics across the street from it. And I think I'm going to hit home early tonight, because there are girls out here. I will say this. When I was at around 10:30, 10:40, I texted the guy from last night, Marco, who kind of, well, I would say it was a miscommunication. He did flake on me. And I told him, I said, hey, man, where are you tonight? And he said, yeah, I'm not coming out tonight. I got to work. But I got to tell you, there was a lot of girls coming out. They were all in Lucha Cartel, but they're going to sit down and drink margaritas. So I'm just like, well, what's the point, you know? I'm not gonna drink. So I'm gonna walk around till I get to the train station. I'm headed home early. But tonight was actually a decent night compared to last year. Last night was just, I was so pissed. I ended up taking a shit in an nasty bar. It was fucking dead. I decided next year, New Year's Eve is on Sunday. I'm gonna go out next Sunday, but I decided I'm gonna, every New Year's Eve I wear my white suit jacket. It's like a tradition. I am not going to wear my white suit jacket. I'm going to wear my regular coat, either a black suit jacket or my regular coat. I'm not going to wear my my white suit jacket. I don't know why. Usually I wear it. I might change my mind. I might end up being spontaneous, but I don't think I'm going to wear it, because there's just no point, wearing it. Even though it's New Year's Eve, because the last couple of New Year's Eve have just been really corny, I'm probably going to be in Center City first, and then I'm going to head to Holt City, like I've been doing the last couple of years. Because Center City, it's just too big. It's too broad. You can't really tell where all the people are at, But like here in Old City, you can tell it's just like one strip, so you could see where everybody's headed to. At least it's pretty cool, You can tell if it's dead or, but. Yeah, I'm out of it right now. I drunk a little bit too much tonight. But listen, fuck it. Why not, right? I mean, why not just get lit? There's no point fucking, I could have stayed home tonight. And what would I have done? Just been on YouTube all night, watching fucking videos. I'm not hungry. I was going to get some pizza. I already had pizza earlier. I had pizza all week. We had a pizza party at work yesterday. So my fat fucking gut is filled with... I almost dropped my phone again. It's amazing how I'm drunk. But my reflexes are so good, I snatched my phone. But, yeah, I mean, it's like I already had pizza at work. I had pizza all week. So my fat gut is filled with pizza. And I'm glad I wear my red suit jacket tonight. Because, like, fuck these people. Troll my fucking cock. You all can troll my fucking cock. So I'm going to wrap this up. This is the sober commentary. Wait, I'm trying to remember what I said before. The sober commentary, Christmas sucky. It's fucking dead out here. Red suit jacket, eat my balls, Christmas special. I'm pretty sure I was way off with that. Alright, hopefully next weekend you're going to hear sober commentary with drunk people. And on Sunday night, you're going to hear New Year's Eve coverage. I'm going to bring my inline recorder. You're going to hear better quality. And if it's not good, fuck it, oh well. But damn it, you're going to hear it. So I'll see you guys on the next one.
Alright, it's Christmas Eve here, Sunday night. I am not sure if anybody listened to any of this episode, as far as the drunk commentary you just heard, the long interview I did, but if you did, I thank you from the bottom of my rotten heart. And we're going to do some topical news and whatever weird news is going on. And this episode will be in my can, in my ass tomorrow night. Once again, I don't know if there's an episode of TLND, but I'm willing to do it. I don't know if the other guy wants to. Okay, so some of these stories I already read, so I don't think there's a lot going on. It's been a very lazy day. Jessica Chastain criticizes her all-white magazine cover. Once again, white people have to prove to black people on a daily basis that they're not racist. I think that's why they look so tired. They're just tired from proving they're not racist all day. It's enough. Really, we can all just live, we've done it. We've done it enough, but I'm looking at the websites right now. Jesus, there's nothing. Let's see what I was going to call him Donald Trump. Donald Trump said on Christmas Eve, which is today. They caused this backlash on Twitter. What did he say about, hey, I hope you Haitians get AIDS. Merry Christmas. Let's see what he said. Trump image that appears to depict CNN's blood on shoe. It says Trump's post sparked many reactions. A wannabe autocrat just tweeted an image of the depicting blood on the shoe. CNN blooded the former Office of Ethics Director Walter Schaub tweeted his response. Those Kalicki tweets reveal he's hurting this weekend. They made fun of him. CNN's labeled blood on the sole of his shoe. Yeah, so Donald Trump. Okay, so pretty much, yeah, that Trump is he always gets himself into wacky trouble, doesn't he? Woman suffers a silent heart attack due to holiday stress. This holiday will get you fucking fucked up, you know? Buying people gifts and all that stuff. You know, police department recruits Santa to arrest criminals on the naughty list. And it shows a cop dressed up in a blue Santa outfit. He must get a lot of blowjobs. A lot of women have fantasies for that. They have fantasy for cops, and they have fantasies for officers. So he's getting his dick sucked a lot. Judge arrested after allegedly fighting with officer in courtroom. Taste of justice. Jessica Chastain speaks up about lack of diversity. Oh, you redheaded cunt. Go fuck yourself. We need more black people to win stuff. We need more black people. White people, we're terrible. Let's get rid of white people. It's like, oh, God. Legally blind boy given the gift of sight just in time for Christmas. Oh, he's able to read. They put these cool little glasses on him. They look like Back to the Future glasses. And he can read a book without using Braille. It's pretty cool. It says, Angela Yu, 8 years old, loves to read. He's legally blind, and yeah, second grader from Los Angeles can now read a book the regular way. To really see a gadget as a game changer, so that's pretty cool, you know. He should learn Braille though. I'm kidding. That's a terrible joke. All right, what else is going on? It was something I was gonna talk about, maybe not. Oh yeah, police released man's suicide note revealing map to murder wife's body. So a lot of guys are killing off their wife. That's not a joke anymore. It used to be a joke. Oh, I'm going to kill my wife. Yeah. Melania Trump's walking around with her big fat Russian titties. That's not news. Man heroically foils kidnapping attempt in shocking footage. So let's see what this is about. Shows a white man on the floor and a black man. And medical student shot in the stomach while coming to aid of a woman being abducted. I'm just going to kill you now, Peter Gold 27. That's life. Alright, so it's one of those things you gotta click on the stories. Alright, so let's get to some weird news, odd news and such. We'll wrap this episode up. It's a long episode, but I don't know. People aren't gonna listen to it, so why bother? I should just do short episodes, right? Should just do shorter episodes, because nobody cares. Most of these news stories are always about dogs. I mean, dogs are cute and all, but geez, can we get some other weird stories, you know, like cats and such, you know, anything, meow. Let's see, it's all about cats and dogs. That's all they talk about. Who cares? Teacher cuts finger, still wins food cookie contest. That's not weird, that's just badass. It says, parents give educators wine for teaching a kid like mine. Couple gets married underwater in Florida Keys. Vermont woman displays more than 1,400 nativity scenes. And they're talking about, of course, the Roger the Cat returned to family after 3 years. That's not weird. That's not a weird story. Alright, I hate to break it to you. Authorities in 2 states investigate possible terror plots. Yeah, so... Well, alright, I'm just going to wrap this episode up. There's nothing weird or wacky going on. It's the holidays, but... Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all that stuff. My gift to you. Another long, unlistenable episode of JoshCast. Next week's going to be the New Year's Eve edition. You're going to hear a classic prank phone call. I believe it's 7-Eleven. Have another 7-Eleven prank. It's a wife fuck. As I say, the guy I'm going to fuck his wife. It's a really old prank. And you're going to hear New Year's Eve coverage. I should be going out next Sunday unless something happens. Anything else that happens. So you just listen to ...
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.